Should I go see a physical therapist with lower back pain? Hi, my name is Olaf. Today I'm going to talk about physical therapists. If you understand how the hierarchy of things work, you go to a doctor prescribes painkillers, and then if there's something else that's happened, like a surgery or something along those lines, then you end up seeing a physical therapist. And you'll see a physical therapist for a prescribed amount of time that your insurance allows you to go to. Here's the issue with that, and it may or may not be. I've seen people that have had double knee replacements that go to a physical therapist and they love their physical therapist and they're just fine after that. Certain scenarios you really need a physical therapist. If you have generic lower back pain, a physical therapist does know how to stretch, but they don't understand the active isolated 2-second stretch. I've trained physical therapists that finally ended up waking up to the point that muscles actually lengthen when you do a 2-second isolated stretch. But before that, most of them, all of them, are not trained. I know they're not trained in that because the medical industry doesn't train them to that point. But you go to a physical therapist, you go there because a doctor has sent you there. And then your insurance covers it, and then you get that. In a lot of cases, they will actually tell you to come into the office full of painkillers so that they can really work you over. I don't like that methodology. Please forgive me, and I instantly ask for help from physical therapists with this. But there's no need to hurt you in order to be able to rebalance your muscles in your body. So physical therapist, you betcha. If you've had an operation, especially if you've had an elbow replaced, or a shoulder replaced, or a knee replaced, or a hip replaced, physical therapy, that's the way to go. Those guys will get you back into shape. And then once you get your range of motion, then you start doing the active isolated 2-second stretch, and you see massage therapists, and you will then, as a support, be able to make it a whole lot easier on yourself, and it'll start calming down and being more quiet. All of a sudden you're going back through all the different things you used to do when you're 20 years younger. Especially with knees, I tell you what, there's a bunch of pain that people have because they haven't fixed their knees. And the issue there is that they have just waited too long until the whole business is worn out, and then, anyway. So, go see a physical therapist if you've had a surgery of some kind on your joints. I have sent people to physical therapists because I know the physical therapist. Generically going to a physical therapist and just grabbing the first one as you come walking in the door, I would interview them and I would know exactly what questions I wanted to ask them, and then I would figure out whether they'd be able to help me. But physical therapists, generally, you see them for a while, and it's the same as a chiropractor. You see them for a while, and then you come back to yourself again. And highly recommend my 38-minute stretch video. Do that. All I say to you is do it every day for 6 months, and your skeleton will be completely different, and you'll change your life. But that's my approach. It's not a very popular approach. It works for those people who like to do it themselves. So go see a physical therapist, yeah. But it's the same as with doctors and chiropractors and herbologists and acupuncturists. If you don't like the person, don't see him again, because that vibe isn't going to work between you and them. You have to like them. You have to be able to appreciate each other. You have to be able to have a good working relationship with them, because what you're going through is either painful or it's very important for you to go through it. Like the idea of stretching, there are ways of making that stretching work for you. Go see a physical therapist. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you like what I'm talking about, please check out my website. And if you are interested, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that the next one I put up, you'll get a prompt in your email box that there's a new one up there. Go see it. I really appreciate that.